to have you back. Now, Johannesburg is notorious for crime, from pickpocketing and drugs to the hijacking of buildings. The Gauteng police want to put a lid on all of that this long weekend and are kicking off their Easter anti-crime operation in the Johannesburg CBD. eNCA's Puleli Jones is covering the story for us and joins us now for the very latest. Pule, good morning to you, colleague. And absolutely so much crime in Johannesburg. I just wonder what work is cut out for law enforcement today, this long weekend.
Yeah, well, Kimela, good morning. And this is one of the police officials' biggest operation just before the Easter weekend. And, you know, what they're doing is that they're conducting raids, going to taxi stations as well, bus stations, just to ensure that there's a bit of compliance there. And they're also checking for products which may be counterfeit products and illegal goods which may be carried by some of these passengers and transportation services. But, of course, I'm going to be joined by Mr. Elias Mawela right now, joining us from the SAPS. Thank you very much for joining us, Commissioner, Provincial Commissioner. So what is the mandate of today and what's the operation like so far?
Thank you very much, Pule, for the opportunity. As we all know that it's a long weekend and many people, they will be traveling to their different homes, various destinations and so forth. So we felt that today we must ensure that we saturate all the transport hubs in Gauteng. It is not only here. I just joined the Johannesburg team here, but we are also having teams in Baragwanath, we're having teams in Pretoria, Bosman, and Blood Street, every transport hub, so that the people, the travelers, they must feel safe. Maybe you have also heard some of the people, they are complaining that, you know, on a daily basis when they pass this place, they are being marked and so forth. So we felt that today, let us come here and create a safe environment for them. But again, we also have teams which are focusing on our major, especially the national roads, leaving Gauteng to other provinces and so forth. So we have mounted roadblocks in those areas. Traffic officers, they've also deployed the roving roadblocks in those roads so that people, they must be safe, they must travel safe, they must arrive safe wherever they are going. But with this operation, obviously, good successes. Over 800 people already arrested by the detectives. Okay. Yes, for various crimes.
That's in a period of how long when you say over 800 people have been arrested?
From 1800 hours yesterday until 3 o'clock this morning. Yeah, these are the wanted people. And some are those whereby the complainants, they arrive in our CSC, they say, I know who beat me up. I know who robbed me up. So we say to our teams, you go and collect those ones. Unfortunately, those ones, they're going to spend a long weekend in jail. They'll see the magistrate on Tuesday. And with this operation, the drugs, we have a problem of drugs in Johannesburg CBD. And I'm told that already there are several people picked up for drugs and taken to the police station for charging. At the roadblock, one vehicle already been picked up. Yes.
You perhaps maybe showing us, we can join you. Do you mind showing us what you're going to be doing right now? Maybe just for our viewers to get an idea of how this operation is working to this morning.
Yes. As you can see, you know, this place is one of the busiest taxi rank or a transport hub in Johannesburg. You have seen also when we're entering, you know, there's a lot of people who are moving in and out of this particular place, and some of them, they may be easily been robbed. But when we come, we mingle with the people here. Yeah. Some you can see that, you know, these are honest travelers. These are the people who are going home. But the criminals, they may also mingle amongst them. So it is easy when we start to interact with the people, we'll be able to can pick up who is not an honest traveler, who's just there to can pickpocket and so forth. And then our presence in this space, it makes the commuters to feel safe. And it's one of the objectives of this operation.
Maybe just a quick one. Are you also going around asking for documentation where you suspect that there could be, you know, undocumented foreign nationals within this area as well?
You see, Operation Okaimela is an integrated operation. So we have Home Affairs, immigration officers who are executing that particular mandate. But with us today, we are focusing on hardcore criminality. Right. And Home Affairs will also ensure that they focus on their legislative mandate.
Right, so just to recap, say 800 people have been arrested from yesterday at 4 p.m. till now 3 a.m.
1800 hours yesterday until 4 o'clock this morning. Right. So we've arrested over 800 people.
Right. That's the Provincial Commissioner from Gauteng, Mr. Elias Mawela there, Tumelo, joining us on eNCA this morning, telling us more about their operation. But of course, their successes in terms of the arrests that have been made. If you're found on the wrong side of the law over this next period, you will only be seeing a magistrate on Tuesday. That's according to the police officials. So they have urged, motorists and those going home to actually behave, be compliant, and of course be safe as well.
All right, that's of course the stern warning that we're hearing there, of course, from Elias Mawela. Thank you so much. Pula Lushuti-Jones out in Johannesburg at the CBD. We understand so many commuters making their way, of course, to various taxi ranks, of course, ahead of this long Easter weekend, going to their various destinations. Thank you so much, Pula, for that update.